Some call pulses a superfood, and it's hard to argue with that definition. Pulses, peas, beans, chickpeas, and lentils are high in protein and high in fiber. They've been proven to reduce bad cholesterol. Pulses are also good for Canadian farmers who grow them. Not only do they provide another crop to put in their rotation, they provide their own nitrogen and leave some in the soil for the crop the following year. So there are many good reasons to grow even more pulses, but to do that, farmers need an assured market. While pulses are a staple in diets in Latin America and the Middle East, they're less well known here. Changing North American eating habits isn't going to happen overnight, and would be a slow way to build demand and to provide North Americans with the health benefits of eating more pulses. That's why CIGI, the Canadian International Grains Institute, has a cereal pulse partnership project to demonstrate to commercial bakers and pasta makers that pulse flour can be blended into their products. Yvonne Sapine is in charge of CIGI's pilot bakery.
I think at CIGI we're very interested in marketing them as pulses, and for a number of reasons. Primarily because of the nutritional benefit that they bring to a baked end product. In bakery around the world, and I don't think it's unique to North America, all production facilities are looking to make new products. So to make new products, you have to have new flours, new formulations, new ingredients. And pulses brings that to the table.
However, different pulses and even different varieties have different characteristics. Gina Books is a technologist in CIGI's Pulse department.
For pulse flours, though, I know with wheat, it's there's just been so much research, hundreds of years of research going into wheat research and looking at different wheat lines and protein levels and how those work in a food system. But with pulses, it's so new, and that's what we're the kind of work that we support. So we're looking at different varieties of, for example, a pea flour. The aroma and the flavor of pea flours can vary from pea to pea. So you have to make sure that you're working with the right ingredients, and it will change every year. Environmental factors can affect pea properties.
Peter Froelich, manager of the Pulse Project, says pasta is one of the products that can get a nutritional boost from pulses.
One of the products that we work with is pasta using pulse ingredients. So traditionally pasta is made from durum semolina, but durum semolina is not high in protein, it's not high in other nutrients. So what we can do is we can add certain percentages of pulse flour into durum semolina and make a pasta that's healthier for the consumer. So high in protein, high in fiber, and higher in other nutrients and minerals.
Froelich demonstrates how some lentil flour can be blended into pasta at different percentages.
Okay, so these are Canadian red lentils, and what we can do is you can mill them into a flour and incorporate that flour with durum semolina and extrude pasta. We're finding that 30% pasta is 30-40% is maximum that we want to go using lentil flour. And for comparison, you can see what a pasta looks like with 100% durum semolina. This is a pasta that you would see on store shelves. And this is what pasta looks like at 10, 20, and 30% red lentil flour. So with this pasta, you have a higher protein content, higher fiber content, and higher mineral content as well as vitamins.
Pulse flours can also be used in a variety of baked products and can serve as a healthy addition to bread for those who don't like whole wheat products.
I think one of the advantages that's been already mentioned with the pulse flours is what they bring nutritionally, and how they offset or can help offset many cardiovascular diseases, help with a number of different health-related issues. But in baking, of course, to accomplish that without pulse flours, you have to be able to take in some fiber. So, also a very important market is whole grains and things like that. But some markets aren't very receptive to the more darker color that you see in these end products. So pulse flours gives a refreshing alternative to that, if you will, to that whole wheat, or maybe that bitterness that might be associated with the bran flavor from common red wheat. And so these flours present really healthy alternatives. And here what you can see is this is the loaf of bread that actually has been produced with 10% yellow pea flour. And I mean, it's the nutrition that it brings all around, because it's produced with whole grain flour in combination with 10% yellow pea flour. So it's just a powerhouse relative to the amount of vitamins, minerals, protein, fiber content that you're bringing to that slice of bread when you're consuming it.